Afternoon base. In now is Anthony Rendon, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. The 1-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rendon is retired, and there's one away. So coming to the plate, Cody. Afternoon. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. MLB The Show. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Rendon aboard here at first with nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Utley into shallow center. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. 1-0 the count. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Two out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end. Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Nope.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hit on the ground to short. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper. It's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. So digging in now, Billy Williams. And there he goes towards second. Bouncer up the middle. A tag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just... Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
2-1 to count. Lifted into center field. Doby is there, and he has it for the first out. Striding into the box, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's George Springer. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, This guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Behind 0-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Chases out of the zone for... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Gary Sanchez.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Another payoff pitch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Count remains full. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first down. Standing in, Mike Napoli. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swung on by Napoli, and he connects to left field. Looking up is Contreras. Into the second deck and gone. Stepping up to the plate, Larry Doby. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, J.D. Martinez trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Bouncer down the line. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer is going to have room out there. There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. High pop-up. Saberhagen will do this himself, and that's the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ron Guidry. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball three. Now the 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike three. Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Chase Utley.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 1-0. Popped him up. And there's out number 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brett Saberhagen. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And, oh, this one drops. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Cano over to his right, 2 gone. Here's Hanley Ramirez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cody Bellinger. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Digging in to try it again. Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Sliders in for a strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll make that play look easy. Standing in, Chipper Jones, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Drilled right back up the middle, and this will get on by Ramirez for a base hit. At the plate, Billy Williams.
Now batting, right fielder, Billy Williams.
First pitch on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Belted high in the air out to left. Cespedes going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Cano waiting on the 0-1. A little bouncer. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. On the move is Martinez, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Here's George Springer looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready on 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Utley to his right. He has it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Digging in now, Wilson Contreras, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Utley's up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and then trying to pick things up where we left off, Mike Napoli. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Up around the face. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And this will be a base hit now for Napoli. Stepping in, Larry Doby. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First pitch on its way. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the double play. Leading off the inning, Ron Guidry, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Martinez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Anthony Rendon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Popped him up. Utley is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looped over toward first. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Here's Hanley Ramirez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. In time. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Brett Saberhagen. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Rendon down at third. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Hanley Ramirez 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The bouncer to the left side. Rendon is there. On to first, and can you believe it? Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Cano waiting on the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Back up the middle, and this will get on by Ramirez for a base hit. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Into the box, George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And he struck him out. Digging in and looking for more, Chipper Jones. Here in the profile of the Impact Veterans Series. He's no spring chicken, but you'd never know it based on his skill set. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it's gone as they add still another. Ready for another shot now, Billy Williams. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Grounded up the first baseline. Bellinger's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
A bouncer to the left side. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit. At the plate, Mike Napoli is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way. On the ground is short. Could this be 2? Cano for 1. Relay to first in time, and just now to the plate. Wilson Contreras.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Xander Bogaerts will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to first. Napoli is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. In now is Anthony Rendon. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. fastball. Close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Rendon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he struck him out. His 8th. Nate Jones is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Popped him up. Contreras is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Ramirez comes up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now to the plate, the pitcher. Saberhagen. Jim Edmonds will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And now a jump throw against his body. And nothing will come of it. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next time.
So he throws him for the strikeout. J.D. Martinez becomes the first out of the inning. Hanley Ramirez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Doby sprinting after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Robinson Cano. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Cano connects as this is out to deep right. Gone! Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still.